let's get right into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Guns blazing.
You feel me? So a former quarterback in the NFL, activist by the name of Colin Kaepernick. Somebody went down on the Jets, the quarterback, and he sent a letter in saying he wanted to go on a practice squad. Pretty much that's what he said. He was willing to go on a practice squad and, just showcase his skills. And if they fuck with him, they do. If they don't, then they don't. And then I believe that they actually already picked up another quarterback for the practice squad. So that kind of showed where their head was. But what do you think about the letter?
Yeah, they picked up a bum.
Yeah.
Number one, they picked up a bum. Number two, I got mixed feelings about Kaepernick.
Okay.
Because I'm always for my people. So when the whole fiasco happened, I was 100% backing him.
Mm-hmm.
It was already fuck the police anyway. So I'm like, okay, cool. He doing this on a national scale. Shout out to Kaepernick. I'm 100% supporting him. Boom, he do that. Nobody in the NFL supporting him. He get blacklisted from the NFL. So I'm like, okay, let me see where he gonna go with this.
Yeah.
And that's where it kind of went left. Because it was like, all right, you pushing this movement. Then you see the movement is really gonna go nowhere. So they're like, all right, we're gonna give you this check, sign this NDA, stop talking about it, take this money, fade off the black. He took the money, he got the Netflix documentary, all that. He faded off the black. Mind you, this is the same cat that said NFL is like slavery. So this is where it get crazy at. Because it's like, all right, you comparing the NFL to slavery, you take the money, you fade off the black. Now it's looking like you blew through the money, and now you trying to itch your way back. Because how the fuck you go from taking the team to the Super Bowl to this is like slavery, I don't want a part of it, I'm out the league, and now you begging to be on a practice squad?
It's crazy.
Nigga, are you begging to get back into slavery? Like, what we talking about here? If you would have never made the slavery comment, that's one thing. Because mind you, this the guy that dedicated his life to get into the league. Like we all know, he dedicated his life to get in the league. Football was his dream. He made his dream come true. But once you took your stance, you got to stand on that, bro. It ain't no begging to come back on a practice squad. Like, fuck is we talking about?
I think that's exactly. And I don't think people understand, definitely in today's time, activism. And like when you're an activist and you stand for a social, a right, political right, whatever the case is, like you really draw the line in the sand. You get what I'm saying? So when you go up against an organization like the NFL and compare it to slavery, you know what I mean? And then take a knee during the national anthem. These are things that, to be honest, I rock with them, right? I know you rock with them. And shout out to Kaepernick for doing so. But you got to understand that you drew your line in the sand. There's no way that you're now going to come back to this organization and you think that they're going to let you in. Because if you are comparing it to slavery, right, that's like a master letting a slave run away and then come back without punishing him. You get what I'm saying? That's going to make all the rest of the slaves be like, well, I could do it too. So for you to do something like you did, which again, shout out to you for doing so, you got to understand the consequences that come with it. You fell on a sword for other people to be able to go out there and be treated a certain way, or maybe, you brought a certain light to the NFL that wasn't there before. But everybody got to take a sword. It's the same thing Malcolm did, the same thing Martin did. You get what I'm saying? You can't stand for something that strong and then expect for you to, have your cake and eat it too. It don't work like that. Like you pretty much said, fuck them. So now you got to stay on his side. You get what I'm saying? And it's pathetic that you writing a letter, in my opinion.
Yeah,
to me, crazy. Like before you even start to write the letter, you should have thought about that. You know what I mean? There ain't no dignity in that, bro. At the end of the day, and I get it. Like from a football player, perspective, like this is the best league in the world, obviously. Like as a super hyper athlete, where else are you trying to go? You're not gonna play no arena football. You feel what I'm saying? Or no Canadian football league. So you trying to play with the big boys, but that's what comes with. You know what I mean? Doing what you did, like you gotta stand on it.
Yeah, see, but when you get to talking about Kaepernick, this is the thing with black people. We are hypersensitive to anything to do with racism, and niggas get in their feelings. So it starts to sound like, are you against us? No, I'm always for my people, always. But you gotta call a spade a spade. So the shit with Kaepernick is, the bottom line, the NFL is still an organization that's owned by certain people. It's just like your job. You can have whatever beliefs you want, but guess what? If you want to work for this company, you're going to abide by these rules because I'm signing your paycheck. So once he took the stance that he took, like, look, I'm standing for this. That's cool. That's all love. But guess what? They don't have to let you
to rock with you.
They don't gotta rock with you. They don't gotta support that. They can't tell you get the fuck up out of here because I'm signing your checks. So that was a risk that you was willing to take. You took it, and you got the results that you got. You got blacklisted. Yeah, it's fucked up. But nigga, if I'm signing your checks and you speaking against people that is supporting me, that's helping me get money, because realistically, the NFL supporting the police is helping them bring money from the community because the fans, most of the fans, they support the police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about what's going on. Injustice with black people. Now I want to watch some football and I want my community safe.
Yeah.
That's the demographic of the fans that's buying tickets and coming to the games. So naturally, I'm going to appease those fans, not the fans that's not even buying tickets.
Yeah.
Fuck how you feel. Y'all ain't even buying tickets. You ain't buying merch. You ain't doing nothing. Fuck how y'all feel.
For real.
So
yeah.
you got to stand on your square when you take the stance the Kaepernick stand. Me personally, I felt like if all the blacks in the NFL would have took a stand with him, man, that shit would have been over in 72 hours.
Yeah, they would have.
If I got every black player in the league saying we're standing down until y'all talk with Kaepernick and figure this out, because y'all not finna blacklist him, because without blacks, it ain't no NFL. Let's just keep it a buck. Yeah. It's not happening.
Watching Postman.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not happening. No blacks, no NFL, bottom line. So, but the fact that niggas didn't take a stand with him and he signed that NDA, nigga, you got to fade off the black. Be happy with your Netflix documentary. You got your millions. Go coach a youth team. Go be an activist now, something. But you come crawling back talking about, oh, yeah, I can help lead the practice squad. Nigga, you led a team to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. Now it's looking like everything that you said you were standing for, you really don't believe that. So how do I stand behind you if you're not standing behind yourself?
I think, like I said, I think bro do believe it. You know, I think he do, but I think in this time, like I said, you look at Malcolm, Martin, Fred Hampton, none of these people had happy endings. Not one of them had a happy ending. Not one of them. So when you go and do that, that's what you got to understand. It's very unlikely to have a happy ending when you're a martyr for your community. You know, it's just unlikely. We take it after the fact and we gonna romanticize it and make a movie about it and add dramatization to make it look cool. But you feel what I'm saying? The people that are actually going through it, they probably not happy. You know what I mean? When niggas was getting cars blown up next to them and trying to get assassinated, etc. Now that ain't even happening to Kaepernick. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you think these people were happy? So you got to understand that and understand that's what happened. That's what's going on with him. It's the same type of thing. So, again, shout out to Kaepernick, but your chances of playing for the NFL, I don't think
he's never getting back in the league,
are likely, bro. And you should just let it go. Do something else, man. Like, you know, and I'm sure that's hard to do. Like I said, when you've played it all your life, but you got to figure out something now because they not fucking with you.
He's never getting back in the league. So it's either he needs some more publicity for whatever his next move is going to be, or he's just completely delusional. Yeah. But at this point, it might just be, you know what? My name is kind of dying off. Let me get back in the public's eye and write this letter. Because, I mean, realistically, you're never coming back to the league, bro.
You're not.
You know that. You're never coming back to. You went against the owners of the league. Yeah. Like, nigga, I own the league. You went against me. You're not coming back. That's it.
I ain't even trying to be fucked up about it, but that's the truth. Yeah, like, you not about to do that and then think shit is sweet. You get me?